smelling everything, man. You smelling everything.
Oh, you bitch ass motherfucking. That's not cool.
Yeah, everything.
Nah, my fucking Sudoku just fucking restarted itself.
Cool? Damn.
It's like 40 minutes of goddamn intense labor, bro.
It doesn't,
And I've been,
resume the same game.
it just restarted another game.
Oh damn.
Like, that's cool though. Like I've been writing the notes in too. Like, you know what I mean? Like writing all the notes in.
Yeah.
To where it's like, all right, I got 3 choices here, 2 choices there, 2 choices there. It's crazy because once you finally unfold one, the whole thing works like a domino after that because you just start erasing, bang, 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 bang.
Yep.
It's crazy. Anyway, I'm Romeo.
Does the audio erase?
No,
All right.
no, not audio.
All right. And I'm Tretch. Oh, let's just started the right way. I'm Tretch,
And I'm Romeo.
and this is
The Tretch and Romeo News Podcast.
a got a guest in the building. Back for what, the second, third, fourth, fifth time? I
Maybe
don't
the
know.
second.
Second. All right. Y'all know who it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He spelled him. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you know. But
I got a question for y'all.
I think the second time I was fried.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think nobody could tell because we do that shit. Never mind. Anyway, nah, I got a question for y'all. You ever like walk around and you know you stink,
Yeah.
and you in a position where you just couldn't do nothing about it or
Yep.
whatever, and you just fucking foul, and like you looking at people and they smiling at you, and you know goddamn well you the fucking problem. You ever been in that position? That ever happened to you?
way more often lately, actually.
Yeah.
Because it'd be like that, like if I go like on a long ass run, especially in the summer,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I decided to go stop in the store or some shit like that or anything like that on the way back home.
Uh-huh.
Like, I know if I can smell myself, it's a problem.
Oh yeah, because you know if you can smell yourself, that everyone else can
Everybody
smell you a
else can
whole lot
smell
more.
too, so
Nigga, that was me today. With you when I bumped into you, bro, I was raw, dog. I was raw, dog. Hey, I was raw, man. I was raw as shit. And I was like, I know I'm raw right now, man, but like it was you. You understand?
Yeah,
So I was like, fuck it, man. Anybody else, I'd have been like, no, dog, I'll catch you later. You know what I'm saying? I'm raw as shit right now. Nigga was raw, man.
You to talk to him from across the street.
Yeah, like pretty. When I,
Yo,
you know, you in the car
yeah,
talking
my
to a
nigga,
nigga,
bro,
it's
I'ma
yo,
holler
can't
at you,
really
though.
Look your way. Everything stinks.
I can't even talk straight in your face, bro.
Everything stink, bro. Fingers dirty as shit. Like everything.
I don't
Dirt
really
under
want to touch your
nails.
hand.
Everything, bro.
Hit him with the
That's
fucking-
why. That's why
the
I was
elbow
like,
bump.
But I went and took a shower, and then you know I cleaned up to come over here. But like nigga, that's literally how I was this morning
I
when
mean,
I saw you, bro.
it be like that. I mean, because some days it's like, I don't know. Sometimes like, you know, like you don't really want to leave the house like that, but if you got shit you got to do, it's just almost like it's like, you know, it's all in the day's business and shit like that. The worst Jones is like where you kind of like that and you go to start your day, but then like you just kind of get caught up in the different things. So
Bruh.
next thing you know, you just like, it's like, you know, 7-8 hours. It's like the end of the next night, and it's just like,
Yeah, and your day just ain't stopping, and like you just mud butt all day.
I'm
Your
talking
shit
about
just
it in
keep
a
going
different way.
and going.
I'm talking about it. I mean, I ain't talking about like you outdoor shit during the day. I'm talking about you just fucked around and just ain't washed your ass for 2 days because you lazy. dog.
No, all right. So
That's what I'm
okay,
talking about,
I ain't.
You
see,
just out here. You just been out.
It's
You just ain't
confession
been home
time.
in 2 days. You've been ripping and running the streets. It
Okay.
get like that sometime. You ain't get a chance to stop past the gym and take a shower. If you a nigga
you
like
ain't
me.
get some time to stop past the gym.
If you a nigga like me, I'm telling you, bro. My backpack got 3
Yo,
days
my
worth of
nigga
life in it,
candid
bro.
as shit right now, bro. Chill.
Bro, I got 3 brushes in my backpack. 3 hair brushes.
For different places.
I mean,
You know what I mean? I got
Nigga said two.
I'm a hairy dude, baby.
oh shit.
Oh shit. So, all right, I ain't asked for all of that, but I appreciate you being fucking candid
like
right
that.
now. You know what I'm saying? Like we out here. It's Christmas, nigga. It's Christmas, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
where the
it's-
fuck are you? Where's your family at, motherfuckers? Welcome. This is the goddamn Real Nigga Pod too. Y'all forgot.
Yeah.
we ain't gonna let y'all forget though.
Y'all better
So
not
listen,
forget.
man.
Y'all
This
better
season
not
4 shit about to be the realest shit y'all ever seen in your life. I'm gonna tell you what's in store. real niggas know.
Real niggas.
Real niggas know. But anyway, look, man. So look, since we being candid and honest and shit, I got another question. I want to
Okay.
ask y'all niggas, man.
Okay.
When the last time y'all niggas cried, man? What's up, man? It's about to be New Year out this bitch. What up? Talk to me, Tretch.
Just today, say no. Let me stop fucking with you.
He said this nigga right before I got here.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Damn.
Come on, what's up?
Like
When
crack.
I watched the Barbie movie,
Really? How recent was that?
it was good.
It was yesterday.
I am Knuff.
You were Kenneth?
Kenneth.
Kenneth?
What does that mean?
He's enough, but he's Ken.
Kenneth saying that he's enough.
Ken is it's a affirmation. It's a
Yeah.
positive affirmation.
'Cause
I'd never seen that movie. I just know shit. right?
Yeah. Honestly, it's spoiler alert. Essentially, like
His confidence was being a little bit.
well, his whole sense of self worth was like the attention that he got from Barbie and shit like that. And they got to a certain point that when like he didn't get like the attention from Barbie or she even acknowledged him, he would just.
She was that nigga whole spine.
In a rage.
Yeah,
and
she
shit
was that
like
nigga whole spine.
So then he had to realize that like, yo, even without Barbie,
I am Knuff.
I'm Knuff.
Yeah, but he's not though. Like,
No, he's just a fucking
he's
side
not,
character,
though. Like,
nigga.
he's only created.
He's only
to
created.
give Barbie a companion. Like he's not, bro. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, bro.
Ain't that a funny fucking
yeah,
thing?
like I'm sorry, bro.
Like, nigga, you drink a
don't
pink fucking
like,
car
you
because
really
it's her
don't even-
car, nigga.
You would not exist if she
Nigga,
didn't
this is
exist.
Barbie's house, Barbie's car.
Yeah.
Nigga, you are Barbie's Ken.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
Yeah,
like,
nigga.
that's all you
And the
here
only
for.
reason you Barbie Ken because it ain't another man Barbie. Like, it
Yeah.
was another man Barbie.
Nah, there was Alan. There was Alan.
Was he a brother?
Nah.
Oh.
Brother, nigga, this is 1988,
Listen,
nigga.
man.
Was he a nigga, bro? Like, what the fuck?
There actually was a brother in the Barbie movie.
What was his
He
name?
Barbie-
What was his name? Ken?
Yeah.
Black
Oh,
Ken?
all the men names was Ken.
Every man name is Ken. Yeah. But all the women's
that
name
makes
were
sense.
Barbie too. So they were all Barbie. You
Oh.
had President Barbie. You had Dr. Barbie. You
Oh,
had
y'all
like,
niggas.
Book
Come on,
Barbie.
man. This shit, man.
So.
So
yeah,
how
man.
how was the Barbie movie, Tretch?
The Barbie movie was actually it was cool because it didn't take itself too seriously, but it made a point of actually having a message and making a point. But it actually gave you it was cool. I mean,
I felt like it. Actually, I heard someone speak on the idea that it was kind of like anti what you would think it was with the gender role type shit and all of that.
Well, the thing is, I think in its own way, it actually attacked, I guess, the attack and I guess the establishment of what we gender roles and identity and stuff like that. I mean, because essentially, like Barbie in itself, you know, I guess for a time was pretty problematic because, you know, it epitomized, I guess, the perfect woman, girl, or whatever.
That's
like that.
crazy because I personally I thought it was always like Barbie, Beyonce. That's it.
Nikki.
No, nigga. maybe you could throw a Marilyn before them two, or
Yeah.
like right there around there. But that's it. It's like Marilyn, Barbie, Beyonce. That's it.
So yeah.
No, I'm dead ass fucking serious.
You might be right. I mean, I never quite thought about Beyonce in that way, but yeah, you might be right. But Marilyn, but I guess
They're
it's
both-
like
they're
this
all,
symbol, like, but it's a symbol.
They're
you know what I mean?
empires. No,
Yeah.
they're empires
Oh, okay.
unto
Yeah.
themselves.
Oh, the pink empire there. You know what I mean? So
What are you talking about?
like just that whole.
I guess so. Cause
Yeah.
because I thought you tried to sneak Nikki in, and I'm not letting that happen.
Nah. But she's even part of it. Just that branding.
I mean, yeah,
Like
she's
brand-
eating off of it.
that brand, like that brand.
Are y'all talking about
I'm talking about
feminism? Feminism?
No. I'm
Nah,
talking
like-
about symbolism,
Yeah.
iconicism.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that, but yeah. So that was that. So it
What's bigger? Who's a bigger woman than
addressed
Beyonce
itself.
in history, ever? Name one. Cleopatra. Okay, let's go. She rolled herself up in a rug, and she fucked the general.
Joan of Arc.
She
Yep.
she
Mother
heard
Teresa.
voices.
Joan of Arc.
She heard voices. I knew that was the first one I thought before Cleopatra. She heard voices, and she got killed by the
Eve.
Roman Catholic Church. Eve. She ate the fruit and made her nigga eat it too.
Shit, I was thinking a rapper.
Hey, the rap. Shouts out to Philly.
She was thinking about the little paw prints on the titty.
Definitely not.
That's what you was thinking.
I think someone that could have rivaled Beyonce is no longer here with us, Aaliyah.
Nah.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good discussion to have if you want to have
That
it.
is. That
Bro,
is.
yeah, she was mad young. She was an actress. She was loved by
She was married at fucking 16, 17. I think she kind of fucked up her whole her potential legacy by being wrapped up in all of that shit. And I think it's all right. I'm gonna say some controversial shit, but I think it's almost better for her that she did die, because she got to die real innocent when all that shit came down and came out. Because otherwise, it would have came out real ugly and it would have unfolded way differently.
Do you think she wouldn't have been protected in her career?
I don't think she would have been protected in any type of way. I think that she would have been in the middle of all of the fucking shit. I think she also would have been susceptible to it.
I mean, I guess it's emblematic of the time. I mean, I guess the issue is kind of like, I don't know, would she make it to this end, to I guess about 6-7 years ago, to where she'd actually be able to kind of
how will her role be portrayed in the motherfucking tell-all? Like, would she be she?
I think that she.
Well, that's the thing. In the context of her, it would be her story.
Huh?
They haven't done
No, they did the documentary thing where his family and all of that shit, and they all talked about him and shit. Wasn't it Escaping Kells or some shit like that?
Yeah, Surviving.
Didn't they do
R. Kelly.
Escaping Kells, Surviving R. Kelly? Yeah,
that's what it was.
They
called,
did Escaping Kells.
So, but yeah,
they did the official thing that he spoke on, his family spoke on. All of them niggas was involved in it. So it's kind of like, that's definitive.
Surviving R. Kelly.
Yeah, that's definitive if you ask me. And I think that, like, how will her role be portrayed in that? Like, nigga, how will we be looking at her now in the light of everything? Because right now we can still look at her as a victim, right? Because ultimately she's like fucking in a glass case. Like, her image can't be touched from that moment. But right now, fucking years and years later, who knows? She'd have married 3 other niggas, and
but you don't know that though.
What you mean?
I mean,
because you don't know that.
Based on the trajectory that he's given her.
Oh, based on the trajectory, she was already with Dame and Jay.
Yeah, but
so listen.
So I'm just saying.
And we just said that Beyonce is with Jay now, and her personable things, who's bigger than Beyonce?
Cleopatra.
But let's take it back to that. Like, nobody's bigger than
Nobody's
Beyonce.
bigger
and
than
she
Beyonce.
linked up with Jay-Z.
No, I
so we
understand.
talking about Aaliyah was linked up with Jay. Is that such a bad thing?
I'm not saying it's a
be.
bad thing. I'm just saying it's a thing. I'm just saying we can't judge the trajectory of it.
Well,
It's
the
gonna
reason
be
why
it's a
I
lot.
say that is Beyonce has been quoted talking about how Jay-Z has protected her in her career. And I didn't understand what she was meaning before, I actually looked into what she meant. And she meant like on all 4 fronts, like how she not out there in the fucking media and shit.
Right.
Like, yeah. And it has
She's
something
not
to
being
do with
exploited
being with
in
his
any way
entourage
at all.
because he's very private. He's you know what I mean? For the
Private
most
and
part.
proud.
Yeah, private and proud. So I think that I don't know that if Aaliyah, I don't think she would have gotten dragged through the mud. I think they would have protected her.
I mean, I guess he would have had his Harlem dudes in the, in the John. So
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it's weird because I think based on the trajectory that he's given her is that essentially like it would be her story to tell, not necessarily his story. You know what I mean? So it'd be part of his story, but she would be so big to where I don't know. Maybe
If she were Beyonce right now,
we didn't
with
see the
Irv
revenge
Gotti-
arc of that. You know what I mean? Of maybe this is maybe what he's going through right now is the revenge arc. You know what I mean? Maybe it's people in her family.
That's why they
other
killed her,
people
you
that's-
think?
Not her.
Does
Some-
Irv
some about
Gotti
them.
or any other person except for 50 Cent really say anything about Beyonce negative at all? At all. Anyone.
I mean, that's you get a couple people in the tabloids and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I guess, but it's just regular comic folk. Pretty much saying things like a former backup dancer or something like that. Or you get the
Nobody with
occasional-
nothing to lose.
The occasional comedian that's trying to get their impressions up. You know what I mean, for a couple weeks. You know what I mean? So you get some of that going on.
I don't think it's nothing really threatening to her image, persona, career, or anything. Like, it's not like she's like scandal driven or like has ever been part of like a large scandal of any sort, from what I know.
No, it's actually it's a beautiful, it's a clean career.
Yeah, it's a
you know what I
clean
mean?
career.
It's just it's LeBron James.
I think that's one of the things she symbolized. Yeah, I think.
I mean, it's those things to where it's just all you're really talking about is just things on the court, the music, the performance, and everything like that. It's
Yep.
never really quite all the other
personal lives,
bullshit and
yeah.
everything like that comes around it.
They're not gonna let it. And I think when they do it tastefully, and they do it in a way that they market it, like things like albums like Lemonade. Like, okay, I'm gonna give you what I want you to have.
Yeah, I mean, they control their own narrative. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
Give you what I want you to have.
but it takes a lot to be able to control the narrative like that. Or maybe no, maybe you're controlling it from the very beginning. You know what I mean? But it helps when you got like
Is there a possibility that these
seven-figure
people are just
publicists and
fucking
shit like
clean?
that.
Is there a possibility that these people just don't really get into the fuck shit?
No,
Yeah, I mean, it could probably be that too.
It's like,
no, they got too much money. No,
I mean, what do you mean? That's probably how niggas
Money
got
corrupts? What do you mean?
Yeah,
you
I
think
mean,
money makes people worse?
Niggas probably was. There's a chance to where they just.
Wait, let him answer my question. It's
All
important.
right. All right. Just don't let me forget to make my point though, because I will forget.
You remember your
go
point?
ahead, make your point.
I
You remember your
no,
point?
I'm not ready
Yeah,
to
make
answer.
your point,
Make your
make
point.
your point.
I'm not ready to answer. Go
All
ahead.
right. Nah, but I mean, there's a chance to where like they got there just because they were on their shit. They weren't doing the fuck shit. They were just working. They were putting in the extra hours. You know what I mean? Doing the extra things. That needed to be
Contrasted
done.
with the ones who got there because they just rubbed elbows with all the fucking big wigs and actually got accepted.
I mean,
and
but that's
have
the
been
thing.
Installed.
I mean, but that's the thing. But they probably got the connections, were installed, but niggas also was probably putting in the work as well too. So when niggas was out partying, drinking, and dancing and celebrating the connections they got,
All right, how about this?
Niggas
at your
was
job,
actually, like,
at
you
your
know-
job, at your job where you work, how many niggas is installed versus put the work in?
where
What's
I'm
the
at now.
ratio? Yeah, what's the ratio of installations versus put the work in?
Um,
Because I got a lot of fucking installations where
yeah,
I'm
that's
at.
see, that's the thing. I mean, I'm in a pretty specific field, so you wouldn't even be there unless you knew what the fuck you was doing. You know,
you
who's
tryna
actually
say,
who's
nigga?
actually good versus who's okay. Who sticks around being okay despite actually whether they're good or not.
See, no. So,
You know what I
so
mean?
the thing is, all right. You could be passable. There's a lot of motherfucking jobs that can be done by passable people.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, how many of the motherfuckers earned the right to be there versus how many of them were just handed the right to be there based on who they knew?
I mean, there's a good amount. I would
Nepotism?
probably say.
Come on.
Well, yeah. I mean, the country runs on nepotism
Favoritism.
and favoritism.
Nepotism is family. Favoritism.
I'm waiting for y'all because that's what I was about to get into. Because like this whole country, when you was asking like, oh, do you think they're necessarily
Does money make people more corrupt?
the country is corrupt? This country is a capitalist country that's corrupt, but it can't operate unless it. I don't even want to say it's corrupt because corrupt is a social construct. Deviance is a social construct. So I'm not even gonna say that.
So
But
you
this
don't believe in
country-
good and bad.
I believe that we label good and bad.
So you don't believe in right or wrong.
I believe that deviance is a social construct. And the reason why I say that is it wrong to speed? Is it wrong to speed? Yes, it's wrong to speed, but it's not the same as raping a motherfucker. It's still deviant, though. You understand what I'm saying? It's still deviant.
I could argue that both of those are speeding.
But what I'm saying is
Okay.
though, what's deviant in this society might not be deviant in another society, might not be deemed deviant in another society.
I know, like on
In-
Epstein Island.
You saying shit's
This is the
relative?
law.
in
you know?
in certain countries, in certain countries, it's a religious thing for young boys to perform oral sex on ministers as a rite of passage.
Epstein's Island.
That's deviant. That's deviant here. You understand what I'm saying? So it's
So
really
is it
a
just
social
about here
construct.
or there or
I
anywhere?
don't think
It's a
I don't-
social
hold on,
construct.
hold on.
Because I don't think that shit
I don't think
cool
that's-
here
I don't- yeah,
or there
I don't
or
think it's
anywhere. I
actually
think
cool
that's.
there. Yeah.
I
You know why you
personally
don't think it's
that-
cool? Because of your social location, because of where you were born, because
Dawg,
of
I don't
the
wanna get
things
into
you've
that.
seen.
I don't want to get into that. Because honestly, if it came
Don't
down to
walk
my
into
life,
it. Don't
sucking
walk
dick would
into
be an everyday thing. However, because of Jesus, do you hear me? Because of Jesus,
Yeah.
I ain't in that life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
If you can even call
It's just
that a
lot,
life.
man. It's just a lot.
If you can
man.
even call that a life. This is not
lot,
for real,
man.
bro. Niggas don't even know, bro.
I don't. I don't want to. I don't.
Niggas
I
don't know.
I
bro.
don't.
If anybody know, you know. Nobody
don't.
fucking.
I
Niggas don't
folks.
fucking know.
I do
bro.
not know. Unfortunately, you are right. If anybody knows.
I don't know what's happening right now. But
So anyway, let's go ahead and
I'm
talk
just not
about.
from that country. Just so no, I did a 23andMe and I'm not from there. You know what I mean? So that ain't in my blood. you
I
know
never
what mean?
climbed that mountain. I never crossed that sea.
So.
yeah, man.
Oh shit.
All right.
Oh man, this is
So wait.
this the Christmas tangent podcast.
You got notes?
yeah.
You got something?
Yeah, I got.
We got something to talk
I got
about today.
Yeah, all right.
Let's find these reels and stick
let's
to them.
find some rails because half the audience listens to us for sports takes. So can we go there? Can we spend a little longer on little time on some sports right now just to kind of get the people
Because we got way more. We got way more of that than we got of those.
All right, so do you want to do what heart throbs or heart aches?
Oh, all right.
You want to, you know what I mean? You want the good or the bad first? How, you know
I
what
want
mean?
the bad.
You want the bad first?
Give me the bad.
All right, so
I don't
bad.
even know if I want the good. Keep it to yourself.
All right,
Just give me all the bad.
Nah, well, you gonna get this good.
I'm gonna get the
You gonna
good.
get this good.
'Cause
One way or
it's
another.
for Christmas.
Pause.
It's for Christmas. You gonna give me that good shit for Christmas?
Yeah, man.
Pause.
We're gonna give them that good shit. For
All right,
Christmas,
yeah.
you
It's
know what I
all
mean?
y'all.
So,
It's all about y'all.
All y'all.
Yeah.
All y'all.
We
all
are
y'all.
projecting this shit toward y'all.
You know what I mean?
Because we do this shit every day. Anyway.
But,
That's good, man.
So, what's up? What the fuck is up with the media? Like, fully turn on the Eagles right now, yo. Niggas on some.
They've been
shit,
waiting
yo.
for our demise. What you mean? We ain't
Yeah.
lost a game in goddamn 3 years. So they just been waiting. They've
Yeah,
been
I
like,
know.
oh shit, here they go.
Three losses in 3 years, and niggas mad at us, yo. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Well, here's the thing, right?
Niggas leaking information. Niggas talking shit about our quarterback.
First off, all of that shit's bullshit. Like, ain't nobody. Niggas be like, a source close to the team said. Niggas be like, someone who was a part of the staff said. Like, nah, first off, any of those niggas who is. These is, what do you call them? Anonymous?
Yeah.
Any of you niggas who is talking shit anonymously, you can't be taken seriously. I can't take any source that is not willing to stand on their word seriously. It's not a real source to me. On some dead ass serious shit, I'm serious. If I was a fucking journalist, it would be nothing for me to say. Now, I am not trying to doubt the credibility of many journalists who do actually write down things that they hear. However, doesn't it matter who we hearing it from?
I mean,
Or am I supposed to just take your word and go, okay, he's a part of the 53-man roster. He does play regularly. He does get snaps, and his voice matters in the locker room. Am I supposed to just assume that?
well, it may not necessarily even be a player. It could be. I mean, I guess.
But that's what I mean. When you leave it so ambiguous and open it,
I'm not anti-anonymous source.
I'm not. I am somewhat anti-anonymous source. I am somewhat anti-anonymous source. Here's the thing, right? You can share it with me, but how seriously am I going to take it?
What's
Like-
being said?
Well,
'Cause I'm not-
because
That shit don't even matter. The conversation we having matters more than what's being said.
What's being said though?
All right, yeah. Before I answer your question, essentially what they're saying is that there's complaints about Jalen Hurts' leadership style.
Oh,
How in some instances he's vocal, some instances he's not vocal enough, and then I think it just leaked that essentially he's been like audibling like most of the plays this season, or a lot of the plays this season. So that's been kind of fucking things up too. But this is the thing: this team has been having issues throughout the season anyway. So they wait until now, the third loss into the season, third loss in a row. You know what I mean? Of this season and shit. They can pretty much say, yeah, man, niggas got bad leadership issues. Niggas calling plays wrong and shit like that. And it's just like, we would have heard that week 6, week 7. You know what I mean? We wouldn't be hearing these things now, but
You would have heard it when they lost the Super Bowl.
well, that's the thing. No, I mean, we would have heard it when we lost that Jets game.
We'd have heard it when we lost to the Jets.
We would have heard it when we almost lost to the Chiefs. We'd have heard it when we almost lost to the Bills. You know what I mean? We'd actually even heard this after we lost to San Fran. Niggas would have been like, that would have been the biggest story that week. So
Nah, I don't know, man.
we'd have heard this after we lost to the Cowboys.
So look. All right. So,
So-
let's be objective here. Like, obviously we on some fan shit, but let's say,
Yeah, it's the mic. Just the mic.
my bad. So let's say that niggas is actually talking shit, right?
Yeah.
Let's say that there is a dissension among the team, right? There are some people who are going around saying like, yeah, we don't like this, we don't like that because of this and that, right? What do you think the motivation for a nigga like that is, to be going around telling newspapers things instead of telling his team or telling his coaching staff or telling the people who he could actually help the team by telling? Like, what do you think the motivation is for a nigga like that? You think he's trying to light a fire up on the niggas?
That could be part of it, but I feel like with the team that we have, I mean, everybody's pretty vocal anyway. So I don't think any of these things would be a surprise to anybody.
Except
that's
Jalen,
there.
apparently.
Yeah, of all people. But he's vocal. He's just not vocal in the ways they want him to be.
Selectively vocal.
Selectively vocal and just overly positive. Did they say something about that? Just too positive or some shit like that or something like that? It's something. I mean,
nigga, whoever said that-
they essentially said that he was Russell Wilson, which is like. I don't know. Judging by the way this season's gone so far, Russell Wilson ain't too bad right now.
Nah,
so.
they too bad right now. Right now they
Oh
too
shit!
bad.
Damn!
Right now they're too bad.
Yo, I hope homeboy actually took my advice, yo. I told niggas earlier to put money on the Patriots. So
I think right now, as Philadelphia fans, right now, this is a time when we should I just think the way we are, it sucks because we should rally around the team right now, not when they're winning, 5 games in a row. We should rally around them when they actually need us to rally around them and support them, and not focus on the propaganda that is happening in the locker room, that's been happening in every football locker room since football was invented in the NFL, the Pop Warner League, whatever. It's always going to be controversy.
Yeah, remember Alshon Jeffries?
But
yeah.
Is that what we focus on right now? We need to focus on rallying
So
around
I love
supporting our
Jalen's.
team.
I love Jalen's fucking anecdotes and his fucking rehearsed answers and his what do you call them? Soliloquies and
weekly quotables
beatitudes and
yeah.
platitudes. I love all that fucking shit. Honestly, that shit gives me the shit to go through my day. To me, I feel like that's a part of his job. His job is to rock that motherfucking press conference. So he doing a good job at that. I feel like that's perfect. Now, if he's that same nigga in the locker room, and the nigga can look at him and say, all right, this is a coach's son. This motherfucker's been in a position to lead men since he was a little teeny boy, right? Because that's anybody who play football understand that the quarterback, he has a particular struggle. He's got to be that nigga. Nobody else.
He's the liaison between the coach and the players.
Right. He's
And
the mini coach.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the fucking mini
and
coach.
He's literally the coach on the field.
Right. So.
And it's his job to get everybody in the game. I mean, so everything touches his hands.
So me personally, I don't know. I love it. I love the
Everything
way
touches
that
his hands.
Yeah, it's true. Everything go through him.
Yeah.
Pause.
Pause.
So look.
What do you mean? How's that part?
No, everything go through him. That's pause. That's pause.
I mean, hey, it could be his diet, man. You know, certain things niggas don't eat. You know what I mean?
He get ran through. Anyway.
You know what I mean? So
No, but with that said though, I feel like he been rocking that shit and he do a real good job of it. Now, if he is audible in calls and shit, assuming worst case scenario, if he's audible in calls and then not doing his reads correct and then just throwing the ball to AJ for no fucking reason at all, if he's forcing throws in situations where we don't need throws, like at the end of that last game, right? Or if he's fumbling the ball twice a game, right? If all of those things are true, right? What? Should we treat him differently? Should we I'm gonna go ahead and agree with my nigga over here. I'm gonna say, should we not root for him no more? Should we dispose of him? Should we treat him like Carson and try to get him the fuck out of here? What the fuck?
No.
Because assuming that all of this shit is true, I'm still going to take him over a lot of these niggas in the league, nigga.
of course. And my thing is, it's 3 games, man. 3 ugly games. But niggas just got you to a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So
You can win with them.
and it's still
There's no question about whether you can win with them.
And we're in good position. So despite how ugly things look and how bad we're spinning off right now, we still got a chance at taking the number 1 seed in the NFC. Also, still have a chance at winning the division. And hey, depending on the path in the playoffs, we may actually have an easier ride to this motherfucker, depending on who we see and we don't see into the playoffs. You know what I mean? So
I got 2 points to this. Point 1 is if he's audible and at the line, he was doing that too when we was winning. I actually got 3 points. If he's audible and at the line and that's the problem, it wasn't the problem when we were winning. 2, the more you win, the higher the probability for you to lose becomes. So it just is what it is.
This is called regression to the mean.
Yeah.
What?
Regression to the mean.
What do you
Like,
mean?
the mean is the middle, right?
Mhm.
The mean is the average. Everything added up and then divided by the number of things, right? That's the mean. And then that's what's going to trend. That's what's going to be factually and actually happening most of the time. However, there's sometimes when you're doing really good. There's sometimes when you have like anomaly days. There's sometimes where shit just ain't flowing your way, right? But no matter what, the rule is that you're probably going to end up regressing back to the mean over a set period of time, ideally, right? And whatever the mean is, that's what you can expect most of the time.
But that's the thing. But our mean
Has been fucking winning.
has been very high. So I mean, so that's the thing. So we will.
No, but what's the mean? We don't know what the mean is,
We'll
nigga.
win it. We'll win again. I mean, that's
The
the thing.
mean wasn't undefeated, right? It wasn't undefeated. It was 9-1. It was 9-1, wasn't it?
9-1. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
9-1. That was our mean.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like mathematically, your chances of losing increase the more you win. It don't increase. Your chances of winning don't go up. They go down.
I don't want to have that argument right now.
They go down, bro. It's like
No, but
the
listen,
way
like,
the way
there's
the
niggas
way
who
the
go to
math
school and
works.
got degrees and shit like that, and everything is not exclusive. It's not like the flip of a coin.
I mean,
All right. Well, this is my third point, cause so you guys
mean,
can respond to everything.
statistics. You took a statistics class,
The way
nigga. You're more qualified to
you
answer that.
Is I'll say the more you win, the cost of losing gets a lot higher. So, for instance, like, which is it does.
You
actually.
looking at it like it's a coin flip, and that like
I'm
it's
not
more
looking
likely.
at. I'm
for it
talking
to
about
happen.
like number
me see that
wise,
light.
the formula, whatever formula it is, and I can't quote it, so maybe I shouldn't bring it
But
up
nah,
unless
but
I'm
nah,
ready to
but
Google
like you
it.
say,
But the
regress-
formula of the more you wins you get, the higher your chances are of losing. That's the way it works. It's the way it works.
All right, so
So you saying
This
our-
is
our luck ran
information
out?
I
Is that-
came
is that-
across
that-
last
that's what you saying?
season.
You saying our luck ran out, man? You saying we?
No, I'm not saying this. I'm not saying it's a lucky thing. It's math. Math runs the universe. It's real. I mean, not runs the universe, but you see it in everywhere and everything that you see. So it's formulas for everything. It just is what it is.
all right, well, tell me this then, fucking Nicodemus, Negrodamus, whatever the fuck your name is. Can I depend on these Eagles to beat these Giants twice and these Cardinals?
I'm gonna tell you what you can depend on. You can depend on defensive coordinators on any football team that has a collective 100 years of coaching
Now,
and
you know what's crazy?
drawing up plays between
You know what's
them.
crazy? What the fuck? All right, y'all niggas been watching the same games I've been watching all season. I thought our defense was not that goddamn bad until quite recently.
Yeah,
and
it
I
got
thought
bad.
that was mainly because of personnel. Now with the offense, nigga, I thought that shit is bad, was bad, always been bad since the beginning of the season. No type of creativity.
You said what I didn't want to say.
So if the
said what I didn't
offensive,
wanna
I
say.
felt like of the two coordinators, if it needed to be somebody fucking replaced
It
mid-season,
was the offensive coordinator. Right?
Yeah.
that's what I fucking felt.
Yeah.
They replaced the defense coordinator?
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then-
With like somebody with a retread nigga who used to be the coach of the Detroit Lions and who
Is
don't
that
like Slay.
Patriots?
Is that
Yeah.
when they
used to be
start
the
going
coach of
down
the
with
fucking
defense
Patriots?
when they replaced him, or is this a result of the last game?
No, they started going down 3 weeks prior to this week.
Yeah.
They started going down. First off, we was allowing 30 points to fucking the Washington fucking football team. We was allowing 30 points. We lost.
Bills.
The Bills, the Lions. Did we play the Lions this year?
Yeah,
no.
we played a lot. No, that was
No,
second
that was
game.
last year. That
yeah,
was
second
last year.
game. No,
Yeah.
was
that
it?
was last year, man.
Okay.
That was
I
last year.
felt as though we weren't a dominant team, and I felt as though that
No,
was my
so
issue.
we got everything out by the skin of our teeth, right? That means we wasn't stopping enough points.
No.
Now on offense, I always felt like we struggled to put up enough points. Like it was certain games we was winning like now other than the Bills game, which was high scoring on both Jones, it was certain games we was winning by 3 points,
By a
and both
skin.
of us under 30. Now to me, I'm not mad at defense.
In the games we were
coordinator
losing
with
by,
that.
we were getting stomped out.
Nigga. Oh
We was
my
getting
God,
stomped
the
out.
losses
Like,
look so ugly.
Yeah, we was getting stomped
Nah,
out.
well, we only got stomped out these 2 of these last games. We only got stomped out twice.
How much we lose by the first game?
No,
got
he
some-
talking about the Jets game. Don't
Jet-
we ain't really die
Jet-
on the
that-
Jets
yeah,
game. But
Jets
that was like just a last minute. You know what
That
I'm
was
saying?
we just the
That
Jets
was-
game was just
We was
stupid.
ugly. We gave the ball up 5 times. I think we had 5 turnovers that game.
It was bad.
We had 5 turnovers and we were still in the game. We only lost by. We was still within 1 score when we lost. So that was a game. That was whatever the fuck it was. But that was like, it was panic all season.
I mean,
for
but
real,
even
for
the
real.
percentage on that, that's still 2 out of 3. So we still got stomped out most of the games we lost.
Well, nah, it's
Nigga.
two and two. We got stomped out
we got
twice.
stomped out by the motherfucking
We got
Dallas
stomped out
Cowboys. We got
twice,
stomped
and
out by
then
the 49ers, and we had 2 close losses against the Jets and the Seahawks.
Seahawks, yeah. So, I mean, the 49ers is arguably the best team in the league. Cowboys got a lot of firepower.
We beat the Cowboys this year. Let
we beat
us
the
not
Cowboys
forget.
this year. I know.
All right.
So, all in all, I don't think we're necessarily in the worst position right now.
No, see what it comes down to, bro, is there's 2 teams right now that I personally feel like we clearly are not better than on the day that we played them. Now, can we be better than them in a month? Can we be better than them in the playoffs? Can we be better than them at our home? Because we got stomped out by the Cowboys at they crib last time. Now, the Niners, they did that shit to us at home.
Do you remember that Dak meme, though, that we had when we played him the first time of him on his head and shit? Y'all remember that?
Nah, I mean, he got
Are you
so many-
serious?
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah, we
didn't he-
dumped him on his head.
Yeah, no,
like he got
did.
dumped on his.
He
It
got
was a
sacked.
whole meme
He got
thing.
sacked
Yeah,
and he got put
got
he
put on his
body
head.
slammed.
Bro.
I think
like,
Brandon Graham might have
boom,
been. I'm not
like
sure
one
who
of
did.
them joints.
Man, that's why they bust our ass when we went to the house.
No, because
Put him on his
he
neck,
was like
bro.
this.
Yeah,
he was
he
like
was
this,
upside down.
but
Like,
upside down.
he's
So
upside
shit,
down.
yeah, it was like quick though. It was quick work.
Yeah, it was a quick job.
It
but
was quick.
He was totally upside down.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. But he nigga still trying to throw the ball too. Like, but nah. So what I think it comes down to is in the playoffs, are we confident? In the playoffs, are we confident? Because in the playoffs, you know who we got a chance to see, right? Didn't the Vikings win today? Did the Vikings win
I
today?
think they did, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
so we're either going to see the Vikings, Lions, maybe the Seahawks,
Definitely the Cowboys
Cowboys, and or the 49ers.
and or the 49ers.
You know what I mean? And, I guess maybe the Rams,
Yeah.
So that's the thing, but I'm confident that we're better than at least. I mean, it's only 2 teams I'm worried about in that whole mix. You know what I mean?
now,
So-
and when you say we, right? Do you mean we pre Matt Patricia or post Matt Patricia? We.
honestly, the cool thing for us now is that we got 2 bad teams to beat up on over the next few weeks. So we're in a position to where we can actually, I don't know. I mean, we can work some things out. We can get our confidence up. You know what I mean? We actually have enough to actually like go into it, try to see if we can solidify some things, beat up on a nigga, get our confidence up, and even still be able to rest niggas. You know what I mean? If this shit come to, you know what I mean? But
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like we'll see. I mean, I
What's
don't
up?
know. I don't think we're as dysfunctional as you think we are.
What's up? What you
think
got?
we are.
So-
Who, me? Who, me? You think I'm taking the long view?
No, I'm thinking. I'm not necessarily you, but as everybody kind of thinks we are right now. So
The collective we.
Personally, I've never been a huge fan of Philadelphia's teams and their front office decisions. But when we come to, they fired the defensive coordinator, which
well, they
I
didn't
agree
fire.
with
They
you.
didn't fire him.
They didn't fire him.
No, they
Moved them to the booth.
They
So-
switched positions.
So essentially, they put him upstairs. They put Matt Patricia downstairs.
They switched positions.
Why do we think they did this?
No, they explained why they did it. They said Nick said because they weren't getting the results they expected and that they wanted. So because of that, they thought that they could make their team better. And if they thought that they saw the opportunity to make their team better, they'd be fools not to do it. So they thought that they could do that.
So is this a Band-Aid for okay, I think we feel like the offense was struggling. So is this just something, let's do something to pacify someone's need for some sort of change in coaching because we're losing?
You know what I think it was? If you was to ask me personally, what I really think it is, I think Nick Sirianni is I think he's a offensive coach. He's offensive minded, so he would easily want to take that over himself, and he could see taking that over himself. Now, as far as defense, he would want somebody who's battle tested, old school, some type of pro. He would want. Now, I know we were supposed to have hired Vic Fangio, but the nigga Jonathan Gannon took too long to accept the position at Cardinals land, so we couldn't hire Vic Fangio. We was out of running for that, but we wanted some old battle tested, crony type of nigga. Mm-hmm. So to have Matt Patricia, I'm pretty sure that's Nick's way of thinking. All right, I get an old nigga who has past success on defense because defense ain't my thing, and then I am going to take over fucking offense.
Yeah.
That's what I think he's doing.
And they got
personally.
two young guys that can give us some imagination, something new. But
we also got 2 fucking young scapegoats who we could blame all of this shit on.
Yeah.
When in the end, when the playoffs, when we peter out, where we could be like, all right, well,
But that's the thing. But I don't necessarily see it as a scapegoat thing because I think part of it is also he's trying to quote unquote build his tree. I saw it as like
remember when we thought
sort of
that,
like a
remember when we
thing?
thought that his hire was a scapegoat? Remember when we thought he was hired literally just to be a scapegoat?
Oh yeah, well I mean we thought this nigga was here just to be the
A place filler instead of real nigga.
Yeah, but he came back and then
Niggas is him, Don Shula. I'm dead ass serious. Like winning percentage is like him, Don Shula, and like 2 other niggas.
yeah.
One of them niggas' name is what's the nigga the Super Bowl trophy named after?
Lombardi.
Yeah, one of them niggas is Lombardi. So
What if we approach this like any other business though? Who owns the Eagles?
Jeffrey Lurie,
Jeffrey Lurie.
Exactly, Jeff Lurie. So who's really running the show?
Nah,
Howie Roseman,
Howie Roseman.
his trusted fucking right hand advisor.
So let's equate this to an industry that I worked in, hospitality industry. So you got an owner, but he, let's say he owns this place 25 years. He's rotating in different management, different staff, different. Do they really affect the quality of the
Overall product.
Well, they do. I'm going to answer my own question. They do. But how much do they affect the quality of his overall mission statement? Like, who's really affecting the quality? When you bring that coach in, and I'll equate it back to sports, when you bring that coach in, is he just the guy that's the new guy at that time for a fresh face in that? I don't know. This is a question.
Yes and no. I mean, because the thing is, how would I say?
You think they expect him to be so successful?
His all right.
That's what he's asking.
When we
Do
get
you
a
think
new
they expect
president,
him
does
to
the
be so
country run
successful?
different?
Nah, I mean, eventually for a while. I mean, then it returns to the mean, regresses to the mean.
Not if House of Congress, not if the House is the same for the.
Well, all right. Well, to your point, our the owner of the Eagles, I will say, he actually has made some pretty good hires. I think he expects things to happen when he makes hires. So essentially, his last 4 hires actually weren't bad. You know what I mean? Andy Reid, Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly wasn't
Peterson,
bad.
Doug Peterson and fucking Nick Sirianni.
Nick Sirianni. So Andy Reid was the man.
You said Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson won a Super Bowl.
metaverse? No, I said Chip Kelly. And what metaverse?
No, he said his last 4 hires. He was saying the
Wasn't
average. Chip Kelly was horrible.
Chip Kelly was good his first, but then he gave
Chip Kelly got rid of Shady.
Yeah,
Chip
but
Kelly
yeah.
got rid of
'Cause
every.
he
I don't
made-
think
he made
Chip Kelly was
He
good,
made
bro.
Chip Kelly GM. Chip Kelly the coach was good. GM Chip Kelly is a different story. Once he started letting him make personnel
that's
decisions,
bullshit.
that was a different.
That's not allowed. You can't sit here and separate one from the other. Like, you know what happened? Chip Kelly came in this bitch and said, if I'm going to be the coach, nigga, I need to be the GM too. Sent Howie to the back office. He negotiated that power.
Yeah.
He needed that. So that was his weakness to swallow. You understand what I'm saying?
Pause.
Like, don't pause him.
I know.
He needed all of that.
Yeah.
He needed that. He asked for that. So, that nigga
which I feel
deserves
like
all of the credit
yeah.
for being trash as a GM.
yeah. So, but as a coach, for personnel decisions, I don't think it's smart for a second-year coach to be in charge of your personnel decisions. I just don't.
So
Yeah, you know what I mean.
But all right. I feel like we can move on.
I know, but nonetheless, to your point, I think the
it's business.
but the owner he hires for success. Though our initial impression with Nick Sirianni was that he was just a place filler. You know what I mean?
I think they hire for entertainment. It's a story. I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, that's part of it too.
It's a media company. The NFL's a media company.
But that's what I feel about the Matt Patricia hire. I felt
Nick
like
has
that
been
was just
fucking blockbuster since he got here, yo.
Hell yeah.
Since his first press
Hell yeah.
conference, Nick has been blockbuster.
My nigga was crying at the Super Bowl.
My
Dog.
nigga cried at the Super Bowl, and you know what? Everybody was like, he should win.
Yo,
honestly, he should win
and,
for that.
and Nick was in his bag. Yo.
The white people love that shit.
It got
bro.
to the point to where like Jalen Hurts had to like.
You know why he cried?
His name Nick
You know why he
Sirianni.
cried? You know why he cried during the
Philly,
Super Bowl?
South
You know why he cried? Because they sung the anthem, nigga. Because they had a flyover, nigga. Fucking red, white, and blue in the air, nigga. Nigga had to drop a tear, bro. Is there a greater American?
No, actually there is one.
Frederick Douglass.
He's a close second.
Yeah, he is black.
Well, that's a close third. 3/5 to be exact.
Yeah. He can't even be a whole contestant.
And the funny thing is, that shit varies with each state you go to.
Yeah, it really do.
That's the weird part.
No,
So
but then when you get
it's
into
a
this,
social construct.
when you get into this mulatto and like fucking quadroons and octoroons and shit, math start getting real freaky.
That's the thing. So like, if
You're
you
like, I got 16 niggas in here, but it's about 4 white niggas in them.
Depending on what state you in again.
I don't know which state you
That's
in.
just crazy, bro.
I didn't know it was still like that. I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
it's never like
They never changed it.
They
Yeah,
never
they
changed it.
They never
bro.
changed it, bro.
Dog.
shit ain't never been
I might not be as
That's
pro
why I
states'
never,
rights anymore,
nigga. That's
man.
why I never
You can go
identify
to
as
another
black
state
on
and
no
get different-
application because I feel like they might change their mind. Yo.
Do you put other?
Nah, I put Native American because I was born here.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I mean, we're gonna be able to say that like in the next 100 years, though. Next 50 years.
Fuck you
I mean, you can probably say that now,
I was
actually.
born fucking here, nigga. I ain't never been nowhere else, nigga. Don't put
So
no
what
shit
you
on
were
me.
saying about job applications, at one point it was only 2 races on the job application, and that's
White
why
and
it's
other?
white and no, it was
Us
white
and them.
I mean, you know, that's
it was
why.
3 of them actually. It was like
White, non-Hispanic.
No, it was like white and free.
White and
What?
free.
Yeah, white and free, like you
Nigga,
free
nigga,
because
where
it
you-
was
where you-
slave
nigga, where
white
you
people
applying?
too.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Yeah, it was enslaved
This
white
nigga's
people too.
applying to
So it was like I
pick
don't know,
cotton.
people more than welcome to go back and look up what I'm
nigga,
saying.
Like, what's up, dog? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like that at a certain point. So it was like, so, you know, like white is just a term. You know, every white person not from white land. There's no white land. You understand what I'm saying? So you got Paris.
No,
people, you got
nigga, it's
Hispanic
Caucasia. Stop.
But the reality of it is like when you come to America and you plant roots here and then you have this other darker person, it's like, okay, well, we need to line up our numbers so whoever's skin is the same kind as mine, we all together. Like we, like you,
Just like
you,
prison.
Yeah, like you not even like it's no white. It's no such thing as white. Like it's Polish people, it's fucking English people, is fucking you understand what I'm saying? Italians, like no one's actually white. Like it's not a thing, dog.
I mean, I think it's caucusing with the caucus.
No, it's the Caucasus Mountains,
Caucasus.
but I still don't believe in that bullshit.
Caucusing. There we go.
Oh, bro, no, it's
Caucus? A caucus?
Oh, I see.
We having a caucus?
No, we have a we have
When
a
you- when we-
Caucasian caucus. That's what it is. That's what white is. White.
So if a
being
bunch
white
of
is
black
a
niggas
Caucasian
get around,
caucus.
so wait, if a bunch of white niggas start talking around in a circle and standing, that's a caucus.
Yeah.
But if a bunch of black niggas start standing in a circle and talking, that's a cipher.
We need to start. We need to start our own ciphers.
What else would you call it? Because we don't be caucusing.
Yeah, dog. Can you imagine that?
When the
Not
last time you had a
not
caucus?
not the Congressional Black Caucus. The Congressional Black Cipher.
I'm just saying. We could switch it up. What else you want to call it?
Depends on who's listening right now.
I don't know. What's the next notes?
All right. So anyway, these
All right,
Sixers,
brother.
man.
So we all right. So we talk about the. All right. So man, listen.
These Sixers, man.
Let's just make some predictions, cause
Don't do that in the mic.
let's just make some predictions.
Oh, I say I was going to do that. I was going to say, hey, let's take an opportunity to look stupid for no reason with nothing to gain. Let's predict
Yeah,
things.
let's do it. All right. So
And you going to drop the episodes too late for, like, they going to end up, I'm serious, they going to end up, like, 2 days after the predictions come out. So they not going to be predictions no more. They just going to be us looking wrong.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's a timestamp. They got
It's a timestamp.
I know it's about history, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's always great when you have those episodes to where
The Back to the Future episode.
yeah, Back to the Future. Nah, nigga, it's the Back to Reality episode. That's what it is. It's but
That whole table is just.
let's say here.
You can hear it.
Super Bowl expectations have been tempered, but I think we still can. But I don't know. I think niggas should get at least to the NFC Championship. I'm with it. I'm with it.
you betting against the boys. Nah, we going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah?
We're going to the Super Bowl. And
football party.
if we play
You know what? We're gonna be optimistic. Yes, we're gonna have a Super Bowl party.
we had a Super Bowl party when we wasn't in a Super Bowl party. I mean, when we wasn't in the Super Bowl.
Nah, but I'm bougie now. I'm only throwing Super Bowl party if my niggas in at this point now. So.
Damn, they got your expectations up, huh?
Yeah.
Nah, so we going to the Super Bowl. Who we gonna play?
It don't matter actually at this point.
No, who we gonna play?
Yeah, we make
I'd like
predictions.
I'd like us to go against Baltimore. I like to see us against Baltimore. I want to see what that's like.
Yeah,
But
hell no.
I could care less about a
They ain't never
rematch.
going back.
Nah,
I could care less about a rematch. Quite honestly.
nah, I don't care. Kansas City's not nice this year.
Yeah.
Anyway.
New England, that whole area had his.
I mean, it'd be fun to see Miami
Dynasty
too.
moment.
It'd be fun to see them in the Super Bowl as well.
They not going to the fucking Super Bowl.
So
They not going to the Super Bowl. I think the Ravens is realistic as fuck. I would love to see us against Lamar.
well, the thing is, the Ravens they got to get out of the first round. They still haven't even been out of the first round of the playoffs yet.
Yeah, but still, they're fucking dominant this year.
I mean, yeah, I know.
But yeah, I would like to see us against the Ravens, and I would like to see us kick the Ravens' ass in a fucking low-scoring affair. That would be fun for me. So yeah, I'm calling the Eagles in the Super Bowl against the Ravens, fucking 23 to fucking 21.
23-21.
That's bold predictions, scores, and everything.
I
man.
like it. Shit. Hey, listen,
How many
Y'all got
touchdowns?
y'all-
How many interceptions?
y'all got y'all fan
Turnovers on each
y'all
side.
DraftKings,
Touchdowns,
y'all
interceptions.
ESPN bets.
I mean, you
whatever
could do
y'all
the
on.
math with that.
Touchdowns and turnovers. Yep.
If y'all
How many
if y'all-
touchdowns and turnovers?
If y'all take that bet and y'all win, just know y'all got to break us off because my nigga predicted that shit.
Well, those
So,
was
but,
confident numbers though. So how many touchdowns you give it? Give it.
Everything confidently. Like,
Give it.
2210.
You heard it here first, live from the.
Stretch Romeo News Podcast.
She said it the best.